Namaste, this is Monica and I am here today to take you all through a soothing session in the sense that we are going to flow smoothly. There are no Surya Namaskaras, no vinyasas. This session is for a day when you may not be feeling so energetic, but if you still like to move, you can move with me today with this soothing and gentle flow. So get ready to get some stretches for your hips and for your spine. We will also do some of the hamstring stretches, some of twist, so that we feel that our body is open and we are ready to go by a day. So let's get started. Starting with a cross-legged position. You can place your palms over your knees, palms facing downwards, and gently close your eyes. Now we are beginning to take our focus to our breath. And we are taking this moment to connect with our breath so that we can maintain this connection throughout our practice. Let us join our palms together. We'll be chanting one Om to begin this session. Take a deep breath in. And with an exhale, you can open your eyes and let's get to our practice. So we will start with a child pose, and to start with the child pose you can release your legs from a cross-legged position and now bend your left knee and your right knee to sit in Vajrasana, which means your hips are seated over your heels. Now here when we get into the child pose, we would be walking our palms ahead to bring our chest down. Now in some cases there is a possibility that you will have your hips lifted and they are not reaching to your ankles, and then in that case you can place a cushion or a block, or if you have a bolster between your hips and your heels, and then you can walk your palms forward and let your chest sink down. Now we will connect with our breath. And now you can slowly lift your chest up, walk your palms back to the mat. If you have a cushion underneath your hips, you can remove the cushion, place that on the side, and then we move to on tabletop position for cat and cow asana. So in this you can place your palms shoulder distance apart on the mat, align your shoulders with your wrist and align your hips with your knees. Your toes can be curled or the back of your toes can be resting on the floor. So once you see a proper alignment, a good distribution of your weight in the center, and then we will begin to lift the chin and chest up, and we give an arc to our spine here. Look up to the ceiling and exhale to bring your chin to your chest. At the same time, lift your spine and lift your shoulders, taking your tailbone down. Inhale, bring your chin and chest up, look up to the ceiling, arc your spine. Exhale, chin to your chest, tailbone down. Inhale up, arc your spine. And exhale, chin to your chest, lift your spine and your shoulders, keep pressing your palms down. Inhale, chin and chest up. A nice gentle movement in your spine. So you're really feeling this movement in your spine. Exhale to bring your chin to your chest. One more time. Inhale, chin and chest up. And exhale, bring your chin to your chest. Now you can come back to the neutral position on your fours. Look forward. Now with an inhale, raise your right arm up. Open your chest to your right. And then take your right hand through your left armpit. Place your shoulder on the floor. And you can place your head on the floor. Now you can stretch your left arm forward, or alternatively, if you want to keep your chest open, take your left arm behind your back. Open your left shoulder and maybe have your gaze towards your left shoulder or to your ceiling. This is called thread and needle, a very good twist. And come back to your center. Place your left palm back on the mat, right palm back on the mat, coming to your neutral position, cat and cow, and then lift your left arm up, open your chest to your left, take your left arm through your right armpit and place your left shoulder on the floor. Lift your right arm, place it behind your back, or you can stretch it forward. Now connect with your breath. So whenever we are doing a kneeling down asana, wherever our knee is on the floor, you can either support your knees with the help of the cushion or place some kind of cushioning under your knees so you do not end up damaging your knees. I usually have 2 mats, as you can see, so that provides me enough cushioning. And then lift yourself up. Walk your right palm back, come back on your fours, and from here you tuck your toes, lift your knees up and take your hips back to come into downward dog. So your feet are hip distance apart, you're pressing your heels down and then press your palms away, lengthen your spine. We hold here for a few breaths. Now as you hold here, you can notice when you press your heels down, your calf muscles are getting activated and the activation is flowing till your hips. Now you can pull your navel in maybe to lengthen your spine a bit more. Your shoulders are relaxed, you're not taking much weight on your shoulders. So your heels and your palms are most active here while your upper body is relaxing. And now from here you can bring your right leg forward, place your right shin on the mat, and then you can slide your left leg back to bring your hips down. This is a pigeon pose. You can stay here higher up. Or you also have option. In some cases, you might have your right hip lifted. So I would suggest to place a cushion under your right hip and relax. So we are opening our right hip, the glute muscles here. Now you may fall on your right in this asana. So maybe take your focus on your left pelvic and press your left pelvic down to the floor to bring your hips in one line so that your right hip is not falling on the floor. Now you tuck your left toe, bring your right leg back to the downward dog, and from here bring your left shin forward, slide your right leg, bring your hips down. Again, watching your alignment. Stay connected with your breath. We are going slow and gentle on our body, so you do not have to over push. Do not forget that today you are just simply here to move your body with comfort, and there is no pushing, there is no pulling. You're simply enjoying the stretch that you're getting right now. And now from here you can rest your hip on the floor. Sweep your right leg and bring it forward to place your right shin over your left shin. So when we are doing this, you are placing your right shin over your left shin, which means your right knee is right top of on your left foot and your left knee is under your right foot. Your shin are parallel. Now here again you may have a possibility that your knee is not reaching to your foot, which is fine. You can simply place a cushion under your knee to support it. So that is a good support that you would be getting. And now from here, inhale to raise your arms up and lengthen your spine. We hold here for 5 breaths. And from here, exhale to place your right arm on your right. Now bend your right elbow to rest your body weight on your right arm. And left arm is going parallel to your ear. Your fingers are extending. Your arm is stretched. Your elbows are also stretched out of your left arm. And then you can look up to the ceiling. And now feel the stretch on the left side. So you're releasing your side body here. Stay connected with your breath. Always breathing through your nostrils. And come back to the center. Stretch your right arm out again. You are lengthening up and exhale to bend over to your left. Again, resting your body weight on your left arm, stretching the right side of your body. Feel the stretch in your fingertips as well and look up to the ceiling through your right armpit. And enjoy this stretch, this beautiful stretch on your side of your body. How you're releasing your side body. This is a beautiful practice you can do quickly after your office hours or before your office hours to release all the tension from your body. And now you come back to the center. Again, inhale to raise your arms up and exhale to place your palms forward, and we stay here. So we are keeping our chest lifted and we are simply slanting forward. So you're not rounding your back here. You're simply placing your palms wherever they reach. In case they reach closer, that's also fine. And you look forward. You can use your fingertips to place on the floor. You're keeping your chest open, your chin forward, chin parallel to the floor. And as you feel a bit more comfortable, you can walk your palms forward without rounding your spine. And close your eyes to watch that stretch that you're getting in your glute muscles on your right side. So there's a bit of holding in these asanas because we are trying to get stretches inside our muscles, deeper into our body. We are trying to get all the tensions away from our body, release all the tensions away. And then you can walk your palms back. Now we change the position of our shin bone. So this time our left shin bone will come on top and the right one will be underneath. Now we will be doing a twist here. So with an inhale, again you can support your knee with the help of the cushion underneath if you wish. Now inhale to raise your arms up to lengthen up, and we hold here again for 5 breaths. Feel your fingertips reaching out to the ceiling, so you are activating your fingertips as well, and then you feel the stretch from your abdomen, from your hips till your fingertips. And from here you twist to your right. Now when you're twisting to your right, I would suggest keep a cushion or a block behind you. So when you keep a cushion or a block behind you, and when you lengthen and you twist, you place your right hand behind your right hip over the block, and then extend your left arm again and place it on your right knee, and then twist. So over here, when I'm twisting, I'm pressing my knee, or if your hand is on thigh, towards my left knee, okay? And I'm also looking on the side. I'm trying to keep my pelvic forward while I'm twisting from my lower back. This is a beautiful twist to release all the stored energy from your hips, from your lower back. You can also get rid of the stiffness in your lower back. Maybe you're sitting in office for long hours, or your work requires you to sit in one position for long hours, or maybe stand for long hours. And that's when you require these twists the most. And now we exhale and release. If you have a prop on the side, you change the side, place it on behind your left hip. Now with an inhale, raise your arms up again, lengthen your spine, and exhale to twist on your left. Just listen to all the sounds around you while you're holding your asana. While you're always keeping your attention on your breath at the same time. exhale to release. Now you can stretch your legs out, bring your feet together. We are moving to the forward fold to stretch our hamstrings, and we are also trying to release our lower back here. So I always prefer to sit over a cushion, on the edge of the cushion, or if you have a block, you can use the block as well to sit at the edge of your block, or a bolster will also do. Now if you have a scarf or a towel with you, or if you have a yoga belt, you can use the yoga belt. Otherwise, anything at home should do, which can wrap your feet around. So in the forward fold, you first lift up your hips and make sure your spine is lifted. You have enough height under your hips so that you feel your chest is lifted and your hips are also lifted. Your spine is erect. And now you can wrap the feet around with the help of your belt. Your toes are facing up, so your foot is flexed. Okay, now with an inhale, lift your chest up and pull your belt towards you, so you can slightly bend your elbows if need be, and you feel this pull as if this belt is pulling your pelvic ahead. Now imagine your back to be like a plank. So when you fold forward, the plank will never make a round, right? So in this case, we would just go as forward as long as our spine is straight. And whenever you feel your spine is rounding, even if it a bit, or your chest is collapsing, you can just stop there. So let's hold here for a minute. And keep pressing those knees down so you're not letting your legs go dead. You're keeping them active by keeping your knees pressed down. And maybe you can spread and stretch your toes to feel more activity in your feet and in your legs. Now check your breath. Is it comfortable for you? Is your breath flowing throughout your body? Or do you feel your breath is obstructing somewhere? If it is, maybe make that adjustment in your body. Build your own self-awareness to find whether your body is in right alignment or not right now. And the best way to check that, whether your breath is getting obstructed. So going deep in our asanas is not as important as going deep in your breath and having a nice jerk-free breath. So when you try and fold, you can probably test this by yourself. When you try and fold and you round your spine and then you take a breath, and mostly it would stop around your hips and you will feel that it is getting struck somewhere in your abdomen. But when you lift up and you lift up your chest, you keep your spine straight, you keep your chest open, and then breathe. And then feel the flow of your breath. It becomes smooth, nicer, as if it is spreading in all over your body. So I think we held pretty long in forward fold. So let's release our forward fold, and from here we would prepare to lie down on our back. So you can remove all the props and lie down on your back. Now we will be doing another stretch, which is for our hamstring. So you straighten both of your legs here and then bend your right knee. Bring your right knee closer to your chest. So here are two options. Again, you can use the belt or the scarf and wrap that. You can make a loop with the belt, and I'll in another video wherein I'll be talking about props, I will also show you how to make the loop. You can wrap that belt around your foot, right foot, and then stretch your leg. And now see if you can stretch your toes, and then automatically your knee will try and straighten, and let your knee get straightened. So now I prefer to do this against the wall. So I would say that you can have your other foot against the wall and press your heel against the wall to keep your other leg activated. Usually in this asana what happens that we tend to lose the activity in our left leg. So we need to make sure that both of our legs are nice and active. And you can use your both hands, or you can just wrap your one hand to stretch and to pull this belt towards your hips. And feel the stretch in your hamstrings. If you do not want to use the belt, and if you already feel pretty comfortable with hooking your toe and stretching your leg out, you can also do that. So you can just simply hook your toe and stretch your leg out and hold. And now feel your stretch. You may also sometimes feel the resistance when you hold asana for very long. And in fact, even if you hold your asana for 5 breaths only, your mind is sometimes already waiting for those 5 counts to get over, for the time to get over. And that's when we know that we are resisting something, when we are already waiting for the present situation to get over, which means you are not in acceptance in the current reality, in the current situation. So the best way, if you know that you are in a situation, you have chosen to get into an asana, is to surrender. Once you get there, surrender and watch one breath at a time. That's the best way to deal with your resistance. And now from here you can release your hook, take your right leg back on the floor, bend your left knee and hook your left toe, or you can use the belt and then straighten your left leg out. And take your attention to your right leg to make sure it is active. You're not lifting your right hip. It's on the floor. So the long held stretches really release the tension from your body. It goes deeper in your connective tissues. You can practice with me on another session, which is yin yoga, wherein we hold asanas for about 4 to 5 minutes and we bring these stretches deeper in our body to our connective tissues, to fascia, to rejuvenate our cells and to really relax your mind, relax your muscles and body completely. Now from here, with an exhale, you can release your left leg. Now keep your both feet together. Let's stretch our arms up. I'm sorry, my belt is just lying here. I hope it is not creating an obstruction in your view. So you can bring your feet together for our next asana, which is banana pose, and you stretch your arms out. Now we are going to release, with the stretch, we are going to release the side of our left side first. So take your both feet together to your right and then take your arms to your right. So you're holding your palms with each other. So your body is getting into a banana shape. Your both shoulders are on the floor. So you're not lifting your shoulders. You're not lifting your left shoulder. And if you feel you are lifting, then maybe you don't have to bend so much. You can straighten a bit. And feel a stretch on the left side of your rib cage till your thighs, or maybe going all the way down. And just relax. You're not pushing yourself in this asana. In fact, none of the asanas that we have done, we were pushing ourselves. We were just simply enjoying to whatever stretch that we could comfortably get in. And same thing we are doing here. This is a beautiful way to connect with your body and to understand your body. Watch your belly coming up and down as you inhale and exhale. Really relaxing in the present moment. All you have in your mind right now is your body, your asana, and your breath. Now you can come back in the center and we move to the other side. So bring your feet together again in the center, arms in the center, stretched out. And then take both of your feet to your left and take your arms to your left. And just enjoy this stretch. I love this stretch. This is one of my personal stretches. It really makes me connect with my body. And I'm sure you'll have your personal favorite too, wherein you really feel comfortable, which resonates with you the most. Let your mind relax. I hope you're enjoying yourself while you're doing this. Now you can come back to the center. Stretch your whole body. Maybe you may want to make a sound of stretch. And release. Bring your palms down. Let your feet fall apart away from each other, your palms apart, or find a position to relax. Simply lie down. You may want to tuck your chin in slightly if you want to align your neck with your spine. And let it be, let it loose, let your body completely loose. Be free. See how you feel right now, how your body feels right now after the practice. We have gone really slow. You have given your body and mind an opportunity to go slow in this fast world. You've told your mind and body to relax. And feel the gratitude that you could take this time out for yourself. You had this opportunity to be with yourself today. And and sink yourself into this relaxation that your body and mind feels right now. When your body is relaxed, your mind is relaxed, your spirit is dancing. It is the most happy. Because it knows when your mind relaxes, it can then speak to you. Let us spend this time in silence for a few more seconds before we come up. Now you can continue in Shavasana if you would like to. Otherwise, you can bring your awareness back to your body by moving your toes and fingers gently. And you can move your head from one side to the other. Maybe bring your feet together, stretch your arms up, stretch your body and release. Bend your knees, roll over to your right. Make a pillow with your right hand, take a moment. And whenever you feel ready, you can slowly come up. Into sitting asana, we will be chanting one Om to finish the session. So take a deep breath in. Join your palms together. Thank you everyone. Thank you for joining me in. You can join me in my other sessions as well. If you enjoyed this session, I promise you would love Yin Yoga. So I hope to see you next time. Thank you. Bye bye.